And the last one, use vocal varieties smoothly and naturally.
Thank you, Anand. In my knowledge, vocal variety is the most important thing in your journey of public speaking presentation skills. So Toastmaster, respected guests, fellow Toastmasters, welcome to this education session. I joined in 2002 Toastmasters, and I started my journey. My voice was extremely flat. Imagine I tell you, there's an exciting session coming up now. Doesn't sound exciting, right? You got to make it sound exciting with your voice. In all the facets of public speaking, my limited knowledge tells me the most challenging one is vocal variety. You can learn body language, you can organize your talk, you can work with words, you can understand your audience, answer questions. I think everything is very much easily can be accomplished. Vocal variety is definitely possible, but takes more time. So what I do, about a 7 to 8 minute talk, Chandru, time manager, if I exceed, you know I'm famous for exceeding. So 7 to 8 minute educational talk, followed by 4 to 5 minutes, the floor will be open for questions and answers. Sounds good?
Yes.
Okay. Vijay, you must go for tuitions. No, Dad, I don't want to go. Why? What's the problem with tuitions? Dad, tuitions are very boring. This was a conversation between me and my father. I was in the 10th standard, very poor in Hindi. Forget scoring high marks, I could not even pass. My father asked me, what do you mean tuitions are boring? Dad, when I say boring, what I mean? 8 long hours we're at school. Come back home. 1 more hour tuition. That's why it's boring, Dad. Don't send me. Vijay, it's not a question of boring. It's a crucial time in your life. If you fail in Hindi, you will fail in your ICSE board exams. Much signal wishes, I was forced to go for Hindi tuitions. It was thrice a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Duration, 1 hour. Timing, 4:30 to 5:30. At that point of time, I lived in Chandanagar, central Bangalore, with my late grandparents. Tuition class was on 2nd cross. Grandfather's house, 3rd cross, which meant 2 minutes by walk. Monday, 4:28, yours truly, wearing his khaki uniform, sitting in the bedroom. Mother shouts from the kitchen, Vijay, change your clothes, go for tuition. If you don't go, I'll call your father. I said, okay, chill, ma, don't shout, I'll go. I opened the cupboard. The first t-shirt I could lay my hands on, fully crumpled. I wore it. The first pair of jeans I could lay my hands on, pulled it out, wore the jeans. The jeans had more holes than fabric. Air-conditioned jeans. Pulled out my Nike shoes, originally white, now brown. Like the saying goes in English, I dragged my feet and went for tuitions. Drag my feet is a metaphor. I didn't like the idea of tuitions. 4:29, I left the house. 4:30, I reached tuition class. 5:30, tuition gets over. 5:31, back at home. Now this trend, going at 4:29, coming back at 5:31. First month it continues. Second month it continues. Start of the 3rd month of tuitions. This time yours truly ready by 4:15. This time I decided to wear some better clothes. I chose my best t-shirt I had, the best pair of jeans I had. I washed my Nike shoes. From brown they became cream color. This time I wasn't dragging my feet. Singing, humming, whistling at 4:59 for tuition. What time did I come back, my friends?
6 o'clock.
Huh?
6 o'clock.
5:45. Hold it, Venkat, it's just it's not PhD. Right, Benny. 5:45. Now this trend going at 4:15, coming back at 5:45. 3rd month it goes on. 4th month it goes on. Start of the 5th month of tuition. Yours truly ready by 4 o'clock. This time I convinced my mother to buy me new t-shirts, new jeans, a new pair of Reebok shoes, and the best part, a cycle. For a tuition class, that's 1 minute by walk. 4 o'clock, wearing my new clothes, my new shoes, and my cycle. Singing, humming, whistling. I left at 4. What time did I come back? 6. I think that's personal experience. Okay. 6 o'clock I came back. Now this trend going at 4, coming at 6, 5th month it continued, 6th month it continued. Last day of tuition the 6th month, it happened to be a Friday. I was running out of the house to get my cycle. That day, my father was at home. He said, Vijay, stop. I want to talk to you. About what, Dad? Tuitions. No time, Dad. Getting late. 2 days later, it was a Sunday. Joint family, we were having lunch together. My father finished lunch. He went to the hall. He said, Vijay, finish your lunch quickly. Come here. I want to talk to you. Finished. I went to the hall. Sit down. I sat. Now tell me, how are tuitions getting on? Okay, Dad. What do you mean, okay? I can see tremendous change in attitude towards tuition. No, Dad, no change. What do you mean, no change? 6 months back, I asked you, you said 1 hour boring, don't send me. Now your mother tells me you're spending 2 hours there. What brought about this change in you? Dad, it's what you said. What did I say? I don't know what I said 6 months ago. Every week I shouted at you. I don't know what I said 6 months back. Dad, you told me if I fail in Hindi, I fail in my ICSE 10th standard board exams. Only because of that you take tuition so seriously. No, Dad, not only that. In the 4 southern states, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, I want to top the Hindi paper. My father's voice dropped now. Are you serious? Of course, Dad. Not only that, I want to prove a point that I want to prove a point to all North Indians that South Indians can speak Hindi well. My dad became almost silent now. Achha, all this fine, topping papers, trying to speak Hindi fluently. But you told me 1 hour is boring. Tuition starts at 4:30. Why do you go at 4 o'clock? Oh, that one, Dad. Group discussions. Group discussions? What, 10th standard boys? I thought MBA students have it, people aspiring for jobs. What do you guys discuss in groups? Hindi. You discuss Hindi in groups? I told you, Dad, I want to speak Hindi fluently. Okay, fine. That 5:30 to 6 o'clock. Tuition gets out 5:30. Why do you come at 6? Dad, that's elementary. What elementary? I don't want this rubbish. Be clear with me. Elementary means, Dad, school teacher, Hindi teacher gives us homework. Tuition teacher gives us tuition work. Tuition work? I've not heard this concept. Come on, Dad. When you and Uncle were studying, there was no tuition. How will you know this tuition work concept now? Acha, fine. But why do you guys hang out there to tuition work? Why can't you come home and do it, I say? Dad, that's the power of combined studies. Combined studies for tuition? I thought only for exams, man. Dad, I told you I want to master Hindi. Acha, all that's fine. Now 6 months back, when you started going for tuition, I was observing your dressing. You were dressing like some chokra boy, some street urchin. Nowadays, it looks like going for some fashion show, I say. Why you ask your mother for new clothes cycle? Tuition so close by? Oh, that, I read an article. Which article? What does the article say? It says, Dad, if a man is well dressed, he feels confident. And what do you feel confident about? Learning Hindi. My dad could not control himself. He got up from the sofa, patted me on the shoulder. Vijay, I'm proud of you, the way you've changed in 6 months. From a boy who hated, detested, loathed Hindi tuitions, now you love tuitions. It's as if your life revolves around it. It was my turn now. I stood up. Dad, this is nothing, Dad. Why only Hindi tuition? Physics, chemistry, maths, biology, English, any subject, Dad, you send me. For your sake, I will go. I want to prove one point. I'm the most obedient son under the sun. You people are laughing. They say men don't cry. My dad got emotional. Tears, started rolling down. He could not control himself. He came forward, gave me a big bear hug. Vijay, I'm very proud of you. Everyone in the house believed my story. Everyone. My late grandparents, my parents, my uncles, my aunts, my cousins, everyone believed my story. But for my older brother, he kept on looking me in the eye. Hey, I went for the same tuition 2 years back. He was in 12th standard then. Now 12th, that he was in 10th, 2 years back. I went to the same tuition class. I did not think of topping the Hindi paper. I did not have GDs. I did not have tuition work. I didn't dress for confidence. What stories you're giving me? He kept on looking me in the eye. I could not make eye contact with my brother. I ran to my room on the first floor. Next day, Monday, he was fully ready for tuition, 4 o'clock, wearing his best possible clothes. What lovely cycle. Off I went. 4-1, I was at tuition. I was so happy in my GDs, group discussions. That day, small twist in the story. My brother decided to follow me. I didn't know that. 4-1, I was so happy in my group discussions. I got the shock of my life when I saw my brother. He got the shock of his life when he saw me in the GDs. Because I was the only boy among 9 girls. Okay. My presentation comes to 10 minutes. Oh gosh, okay. Friends, first we'll have a short quiz. 4 areas I would say voice modulation. First is your volume. Speaking loudly, speaking softly. The second area is the speed, the pace. Speaking fast, speaking slowly. Third is stressing, laying emphasis on keywords or phrases. And the fourth is pausing. Now, I'll make myself vulnerable. Please tell me whether I used all of these 4 components. First, the volume. At times you felt I spoke loudly.
Yes.
All of you are with me?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just park that. I'll come to the second area. What about speed? At times you felt I spoke fast?
Yes.
Now, friends, will you agree with me? Speaking fast and loud, they go together. They work in tandem.
Yes.
And speaking softly and slowly work in tandem. That's how it's meant to be. It's ought to be. Right? Okay, any audience, let me see how well your listeners, how good your listening skills are. Any examples where I spoke fast and loud? Don't worry if answers right or wrong.
When your father screaming at you.
Okay. Thanks, Anju. Yeah, thanks, Anju. Okay, thanks, Srini. Okay, thanks, Srini. Yes. Okay. Paucity of time, I won't ask more responses. Now, friends, when one speaks louder and faster, what is it telling the listeners? What do you get from that message? Yeah, like you said, sir, you have to convey the message.
Assertive.
Assertive, okay, fine, Rashmi. One is assertive, then
Some excitement.
excitement, assertiveness, excitement, then
Attention.
sorry,
Attention.
to get the attention of the audience, fine, Balaji, absolutely.
Emphasis.
Sorry,
Emphasize.
emphasizing. You raise the volume, emphasize. Okay, fine, thank you. Now, when you drop the volume and speak slower, did I do that?
Yes.
An example or 2.
Drag myself.
Drag my feet. Okay, then.
When your dad asked you.
Yeah, when you
You're
answering.
Respond.
But my response was,
Yes.
okay, Benny and Velvet was okay. Now, why do we speak softer and slow? Thank you, friends, for the responses. Why do we speak softer and slower? What does it tell the audience?
Suspense.
Suspense. Okay, thanks, Melvin.
2 characters conversation.
Okay, yes. Sorry, Hari.
Hari.
Hari. No, that's to show the difference between loud and fast. But my question, Hari, to the group is, when do you speak soft? What message does it convey to the audience when you speak softer and slower?
Time to digest.
Time to digest. Okay, fine. Suspense, time to digest. Thank you, Srini. We agree with me, friends. When there's a matter of concern, right? Now, suppose someone is, God forbid, someone's passed away, right? Someone's lost a near and dear one. Just says my uncle. Will I go and say, guys, my uncle died? I mean, you think either, I'm off my rockers or I don't like the uncle. So that information I'm going to speak softer. I've got bad news. My uncle passed away. So matter of concern, there's pain points. When you're not sure, you're hesitant, you speak softer and slower. Third area, stressing. Did I stress any part of presentation?
Yes.
Lot of, okay. What about Villa? Benny, will involve some people there, my friends from the rear. Yes, ladies there. Ladies have all occupied the last. The ladies are sitting in the sofa so far. Yes, ladies. Ladies are all members or guests or?
Group discussion.
Who was the only boy over there? Srini or Sagar? Who is there? I'm going to do some talk, the education talk, the vocal variety.
I was the only boy.
Let me see whether, I'll make myself vulnerable, ladies, whether, I stress any point. Okay, I'll do one thing. Let me ask the ladies there, the 4 or 5 ladies in the last row. Can you tell me the original tuition timing? My gosh, amazing. The lady to your, what's your name, ma'am, who answered the question? Swati, the lady to the left of Swati.
Youngest member of the club. Yesterday she joined.
What's your name, lady? Rajini. First and second month, what time I went for tuition, what time I came back?
4:30 to
Thanks. Okay. Rajini, to your left, who's that lady?
Manjula.
Manjula? Third and fourth month. What time I went to tuition? What time I came back?
You started at 4:15 and came back at 5:00.
Your name, ma'am? Rashmi?
Another Lakshmi.
Third Rashmi in this company. Yes. Rashmi, fifth and sixth month. What time I went? What time I came back?
4 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Excellent. Fine. Shashi, seventh and eighth month. What time I went? What time I came back? Don't confuse him, please. Hey, Shashi, don't get influenced by that, Shashi. What's your answer, Shashi? Okay. Other place I give this demo talk, right? They say 3:45. Shashi, I must say, okay. Now, friends, will you agree with me? I stressed on those timings. I think, best of my knowledge, my ability, I did stress. Imagine without stressing, I did it this way. First and second month, 4:29, I went, I came at 5:31. The third and fourth month, I went at 4:50, came at 5:50. Audience will say, hey, you go anytime for tuition. Not bothered about tuitions. So, friend, that's the importance of stressing. Now, come to business talks at BMC. It's business talks bound to be numbers, data, stats. That's when you got to stress. When you're writing a mail, what are the different ways you stress? Bold, italics, underline, quotes, font size, color, whatever, right? While speaking, your voice, vocal variety does that. Finally, fourth element, pausing. Did I pause? I thought many a time. Few examples. Yes, Rash.
The last.
Oh, yes, Rash. That's the answer I often get, you know. The last one. One boy among 9 girls. If I put it this way, one boy among 9 girls. So what? So what does the pause do? It separates. Now here is what you're mentioning, Hari. So differentiating. One boy, 9 girls. The element. So why do we pause now? There are 5-6 reasons. To get into the audience, to tell them there's a twist in the tail, to break up parts. See, if I said Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now see the gap between the fingers. Now without pausing, it's like this. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So the pause, it breaks it up. Okay, friends? Just to recap, 4 things in your journey of vocal variety. Volume, pace, stressing and pause. Yes? Any questions from the floor?
So whom did you trust?
Sorry? Balaji, one gentle just reminder. Questions regarding vocal variety. I get questions, I go to educated companies for training, and the questions I get are, is this lady still conducting Hindi tuition? Please share her phone number. I want to improve my Hindi. Age is no deter, it doesn't put off people at all. Balaji, I will not entertain such questions myself. It is purely only on vocal variety. No out of the syllabus questions, please. Okay, now friends, I know I don't want to come between you and the celebrations. Yes, Rashmi, please.
So in the business context, will this vary a little bit?
Okay.
Emphasis, pause, whatever for you demonstrated.
Okay. Right.
So can I have?
Done with the question? Fine. Now, in the business context, yes, it would. You would not be so animated. You would not be so expansive in terms of raising the voice so much. But yes, in terms of numbers, you would have to emphasize. For example, suppose you're going to clinch a deal and you're telling your prospective customer, your prospect, and you just put it this way, right? There's a 37% chance this will click. Doesn't cut ice with him. On the other hand, there's a good 37% chance that this will give result. So that way, yes. So you don't increase your volume to that extent, but dropping the volume is more important in business presentations. Yeah. Pause. It's a wonderful tool in your speaking journey in vocal variety. You got to pause, like someone said, for the audience to digest, assimilate the information, for them to reflect. You want to break it into parts. There's a twist at the tail. So pause is extremely important. So only one thing I have to say, you do not speak very fast in business presentations because it will go over their head. And you don't increase the volume because it might sound like cacophonic din noise. But the other elements are pretty much the same. Yes, answer the question? Okay, fine.
How does it help in telephone conversation like that? So when you do that, when you pass, someone else will actually jump in.
Okay, done, Balaji? Now, telephonic conversations, unlike face-to-face, 3 elements of speaking. Verbal, vocal, visual. Verbal is a words component, vocal just now discussed, visual is a body language. Now, body language is out of the equation over the phone or virtual calls, right? Telephonic. Of course, VC you have visuals. Now here, over a telephonic conversation, the vocal variety or your voice modulation is paramount, means very important. Now to answer your question, Balaji, see, human tendency when I pause, someone jumps in. Now we can't be assertive and say, excuse me, Sanjay, I haven't yet finished. I'll come to your question, surely I'll take your input, just give me a moment. So a pause should not be deemed that the other person is finished. The other person deems that, you got to be assertive and tell him or her, yes, I understand you have something to pitch in, Benny. Hold on for a moment, let me finish, I'll come to you. But otherwise, it's extremely important. Because however good technology is improved, it's enhanced, I must have you still there are distortions, there are noises. I've been doing this for years, corporate training, and people just don't get it. They speak way too fast, they don't pause, and the recipient doesn't get the information. So please use the pause. Now while speaking over the phone, which is very important in the business context, you have to speak slower. One of the questions Rashmi asked. You have to speak slower, your articulation, pronunciation, enunciation have to be of the highest order. And we are, as a race, we have never been taught how to speak over the phone. And we're talking to someone else in some other continent, be it North America or Europe, we get a little passive, we tend to speak a little fast when we're nervous, the volume drops, right? So it's very important that you speak slower, you have more pauses, you're articulate, ask questions. Well, ask you a question, you've got to be very clear, no mumbo jumbo, don't swallow the words. Yes? Question answer? Okay. Anyone else questions? Thanks Rashmi, thanks Balaji. Okay, in the interest of time, let's talk anyway. I will be coming sometime, I'm free and I'm confident I will join you on Tuesday meeting. I'm sorry?
Next week, pathway guide.
Next week, pathway guide. Next week, I'm a different path. I'm concentrating, right? Okay, so friends, thank you for the opportunity and I wish you all the very best in whatever you do in your public speaking journey, particularly your vocal variety. With this, back to the Toastmaster.